I'm going to go over the latest bracketology in Division One women's basketball. I will go over like the 1 through 4 seeds and then the bubble teams. And if you're a 1 through 4 seed, you get to host the first 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. Though it does not guarantee you're going to make the Sweet 16 because look at what happened last year, even the year before. But you get the whole point. Upsets can happen in an NCAA tournament, even if you're a host site. The 1 seeds would be South Carolina, Stanford, Ohio State, and Iowa. The 2 seeds would be NC State, USC, Texas, Oregon State. The 3 seeds would be Virginia Tech, UCLA, UConn, and Colorado. The 4 seeds would be LSU, Kansas State, Syracuse, and Gonzaga. Now I'm going to go over the bubble teams as on like last first 4 buys to the next 4 out, and I will go over the quality game schedule. And for all these teams, you got to avoid bad losses, especially if you're one of those last 4 in, next first 4 out type of deal. And obviously, if you're trying to be a host site, you have to avoid bad losses, or else you could be knocked off the line. I'm just telling the truth, and winning your conference tournament does help guarantee yourself a spot for the NCAA tournament, and it really could help your seeding if you're already in the field already. So that's a thing to point out. And if you're like a 5 seed, you could still become a 4 seed, or even if a 6 seed, you could become a 4 seed, possibly. But it all depends on the schedule, and you got to play well down the stretch. So the last 4 buys, like the first team on the list is Green Bay, and it's just this is besides conference tournament, and that's just that for in terms of quality schedule for Green Bay is just a Horizon Conference tournament. Now Penn State's on that list. They have at Ohio State, and that's in terms of quality games. And that's it besides conference tournament, like I said. Now Michigan's on that list, and they have at Ohio State. That's it in terms of quality games. Now Iowa State is now on the last 4 buys. They moved themselves up from last time to this. Last time I went over this to this time because of one over Kansas State, and their quality game is at Kansas State, and that's not going to be easy. You have to face that same team you just beat. But what to wait and see on Naomi Lee. I know she missed last game, but you know, the last 4 in, the first team on the list is Texas A&M. Their quality games are Arkansas, at Auburn, at Tennessee, and Alabama. Now, Auburn's on that list at LSU, which they defeated LSU at home, if y'all recall. Texas A&M and Mississippi State, not at Mississippi State, but Mississippi State at home. Maryland's on that list at Ohio State, at Indiana. Now, Vanderbilt's on that list at Arkansas. That's it. And I'm not including like games that they should win, like lesser opponents by any stretch. I'm including all the teams that are either in the NCAA tournament or on the bubble. Now, St. Joseph's on the first 4 out is the first team on the list for that. That's all they got is the conference tournament in the A10. Yikes. Of course, Washington State is on that list now, and they got Oregon State, at Utah, at Colorado. Kansas is on the list. They had to play at Baylor, which they beat Baylor before by 21 points in Lawrence, but it's going to be different possibly on the road. Then you got Kansas State, which they're beatable. Let's not pretend they're invincible by any means because they barely survived some teams. So, and Oklahoma. Now, Arkansas is on that list at Texas A&M, Vanderbilt, South Carolina, and all at Ole Miss. The next 4 out, Villanova's on that list. At Creighton and at UConn, and that's it in terms of quality games. Now, Columbia is actually on the list here. At Princeton, and that's it. But even if you win that game, I don't think, and if you're in the Ivy League tournament, you have to be in the top 4 for the Ivy League in order to participate in the Ivy League tournament. As in like 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. So that's just saying So making a note about that. Now George Mason's on that list, and the only quality game is Richmond, and that's besides the conference tournament. I mean, in the A10. Now Georgia Tech actually is on the list now. Louisville and at Miami, Florida. Besides the ACC tournament, and sure you could help. You need to help yourself more than rely on teams losing. But if those teams lose to non-quality teams, that really would help you, and even losing in general. But you gotta hold serve on your own and not rely on others just to get there to the big dance. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more, so make money out this course. Liking the video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithms so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people could watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It's free, the notification bell as well.